versus... I forgot the other team, what they called. Scorpius. I remember them from yesterday, they were... It's just the upper bracket. Fine. It's time even they can hit. Just let me know when I can be hot. Alright. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Quantum X pre-Christmas Cup. We're here with the upper bracket final, Scorpius versus Rygen. I'm your host, Flows, yet again. You can find me on Twitter at ASC_Flows. I believe this is a best of one, so we got the top two teams from yesterday battling out, and I believe the winner of this will go to the finals, and the loser will go to the lower bracket elimination match. So just done a night round, just waiting for teams to switch sides. I believe Scorpius won it. Now both these teams, they just demolished their opponent yesterday, and none of them really had to try, to be honest. There are some accusations of cheating against Rygen, but they haven't had to cheat, so it's all good. It's all good. So will definitely be an interesting game. Maybe we get to see a more even match today, and it is on Mirage. So again, an even match, even map, even teams. Hopefully we get a banger of a game today. See how this one goes. Just waiting for the teams to ready up. We'll be good. Here we go, getting into the push round. I know Scorpius is default a little bit better. We're not on push round. We are going to see quite a bit of utility coming out for the Scorpius side. Smoke flashes, hinting they could be going for a straight up rush or maybe a fake. One kit for Rygen. That man probably have to anchor the B site, as that's the most likely cause of attack on a pistol round on Mirage. And indeed, that's correct. 3 members of Scorpius will be hushing towards that site. A little bit of a fake smokes. Now, see what they got the smokes for. They're going to try duke out the rotations, bait in some utility uses as well. And it's actually working. They've drawn almost all the members of Scorpius towards the A site, and they've left B completely open. Rygen have completely fallen for the trap. And now, Scorpius, they've just been allowed to go into the site and do whatever they want. That's pretty epic, I guess. I know now they realize as Thunder and Kuhar get taken down, it's already 2 versus 3. Scorpius with a pretty high IQ strat, and now it's Rygen on the retake coming in from the short. They have the USP, so they have the advantage, but it's now a 1 versus 5. Gun advantage, that's basically it in this situation. It's a pretty high IQ play from Scorpius to be. Just trying to do colds there is really, they're not even trying. Look at that. Scorpius, push round will be going now. So Rygen, they will just have to eco and deal with it, I guess. Scorpius win that round, get some SMGs out, maybe a rifle or 2. Start playing a default this time. Go for map control. They've actually got a scout out. Super effective against eco rounds. It's 1-shot kill against the non-armored opponent, so. And they've actually favored utility over guns. That's a good thing to do against pistols. You can use the mollies and nades to severely weaken them for the SMG. And again, we just see that default here. 1 person towards B, 2 towards A, and 1 towards mid. Standard map control default. Get some kills, pay out some utility, and you have options to fall back on. And here we see the mid take. Nobody there to challenge them just yet. Rygen will be playing this a little bit more passive, but they are stacked towards the east side, which may not turn out to be too fortunate for them. Rygen now pushing up a ramp. This gives them a lot of information. It lets them know that Scorpius are most likely not towards the A site, and so they can start rotating in towards B, although they are not, which doesn't make sense. You have the info that it's not A. You should be rotating at this point. You know there's mid, and you know there's absolutely nobody on A. So why have you not rotated the guy in CT yet? It doesn't make sense to me. Oh well. We will see, I guess. Tillman actually expects to flag. Able to find 1, able to find 2, unable to find a 3rd. Jacob's going to show him down after that. A little bit of a money farming machine, but Rygen have only got pistols. I can't expect much here. Floor with a lovely tap in the face of Jacob. And it's Thunder left alone in CT. I'm not entirely sure if he's AFK or what, but he hasn't moved from there the entire round. Second round will be going away of Scorpius, pretty expected. But now let's see what Rygen can do with a little firepower on their side. Scorpius actually using quite a bit of their utility to go hunting. They're only hunting for pistols, so I don't really see the point in that one. Although they only lost one man, so not going to be an expensive round. A little bit of BM. And there's going to be a pause as there are some technical problems with the admin. See their rifles being invested by Scorpius. Let's see a Rygen take. They might decide to go for one more eco, maybe with like pistols. Nah, they're going to go full out here. They've got the M4s. They've got the utility. Maybe with a bit more punch on their side. They can turn it in their favour. Only one man has brought so far. Maybe they're still deciding what else to get. Who gets the kits? Who gets the armor? Who gets the mollies? You got to play it strategically. You definitely want to get on a B with Money. And you definitely want one down A with Molly. And so far there are no Molly. That's epic. We have got an AUG though. Not on common site now. And Rygen have opted for the zero molly strategy. That makes no sense on CT side. You're not really going to be able to stop rushes unless you rely. Good luck, have. It's a bit of a weird one. I've never seen a CT buy about mollies, because mollies on the CT side are like the most important thing. They allow you time to rotate. They do a lot of damage and they stop people from pushing. They help flush people out in retakes. They're the most important piece of utility you could have on the CT side, apart from maybe a flashbang. So let's see what Rygen 5 can do with their utilities. Let's see what kind of default they play. Gonna have one towards mid, two towards A, two towards B. Fairly standard, although they don't have an AWP, so taking control mid will be a little bit harder. Scorpius don't have an AWP available for them as well. And that smoke will block off visibility from window. And it's like Scorpius is trying to go for a fast A split, but it's not working out in their favour. Jacob is going to spray down 3 now. Quickly obliterates all presence in the mid. And that's only 2 more to find in. That's too hard. He has his work out for him. He's going to find the first one. Tagged a little bit by that money, you know, so the last one is naps. Doesn't decide to spray through the walls, instead decides to conserve his ammo. He actually gets caught off there by Floor. Lovely shot, lovely prediction, but he's still the last one alive in a 1 versus 4. And it's not looking too favourable for him and Camper. It's going to take him out. Jacob really stepping up there in mid, just obliterate Scorpius. See now, they got the firepower, they can really cause crime. Let's see if they buy a molly this time. Yeah, they got 2 mollies. They got 3 mollies. Now they can hold bomb sites. There we go, boys. Scorpius with a little bit of a weird buy. Opt for the AWP over the drop. I didn't even know it. And EPK, unfortunately, isn't able to put the AWP usage out. But don't try them out. This guy's a monster when he turns on. Trust me, I saw it yesterday. Ping, again, just a standard default. Just control towards all sides of the map. Not trying to push anywhere just yet. Gain some info, pay out some utility. Standard setup. Quite a bit of presence towards the B side as per usual, though. Haven't really gone for a proper A site hit just yet. So that turns out. Rygen actually conserving their utility for now, not looking to use it too much. Jake is going to be the first one to go down in mid. That's actually the first piece of utility that's been used. That smoke towards ramp will actually delay Scorpius for a little bit, and the rotation will come in and then come out. Very interesting move to make. Oh, not available, but they have 2 mollies on that site. Stop the push with. Where one person's just very close to ramp. This may not work out too well for them. If he fires too early, he isn't even able to get a kill, and that leaves the site almost completely open. Camper, he just has to play passively in CT and break and stop it. The mollies and their nades, but they'll do quite a bit of damage and force them off the angles. They will be gifted a free bump on that molly. Quite a bit of damage, unable to spoil. It does get smoked out, and Camper gets predicted coming up on the ticket box, and Static in the flow. He's able to find 2 in the end. The team kill on the burb. It is worth it, as Wiz is the last one left alive, and Rygen, that one round might have just been a blessing. Might not be able to find any more. Wiz just needs to hang on to this M4 so he has something to work off next round. Rygen won't have a lot of money. No loss. Scorpius, they know that. They're hunting. They want to remove this. Fortunately, it's not going to happen. Look at the economy of Rygen. They've been reset completely. Once you win a gun round, you need to keep that momentum going, or you're just gonna. You will invest 1 SMG to accompany the M4. Not too much, not too little, and at least they have a kit. Let's see where they place that M4 Wiz. Possibly the star player for Rygen if you watched yesterday's stream. Rygen, they are going to be opting for that mid push, and that smoke actually denies us access to mid. That's a pretty clever smoke. Pushes Scorpio back, does not even get too much control. And that one rifle actually gets taken down towards ramp. Tillman's going to swing up from under. Actually spots out Jacob, going to take him down as well. And Rygen is ready for him. Apart from they haven't got a single kill in this round yet. Oh, working out too well. Camper and Thunder, the last one's alive. And only up here. Scorpius, they're still taking their time, still being cautious. They don't want to be caught off guard and lose any guns. That's it. Oh, floor spots out Camper. Thunder now. He's actually gonna need a mayor. If he pulls off a 1v5 USP, I will buy him a Bowie knife. And it's not gonna happen. Bird just takes him out. Rygen again, they have the money to reinvest for the rifles. We're able to make it work one time, and this time might be different. They have the AWP available to him, and Wiz, top fragger last game, and definitely a Wiz on the AWP. Against EPK, not entirely sure we can do that. Nade from Thunder, we'll take a chunk out of EPK, the AWPer. We'll force him off. Ever regressing, still looking to find that inch towards the ace. Ooh, legs Thunder in CT. That nade going to do a little bit of flop as well. Scorpius haven't even started to push sites yet, and they're already losing men. Wiz pulling his AWP to take down Tillman in the middle. Again, the nades, they are being used quite extensively by both teams. Wiz taking down a half HP by one logged in his. Jacob's going to try to take his place on the short. Scorpius now looking to go towards the B side. Rygen, they haven't read it just yet. Oh no, they're falling back to A. That's not good. That's where the majority of Rygen, where they haven't been able to hang on to utility. Can't say the same for Rygen. They didn't have a single molly available for them. And only 2. That first one from Thunder. Revive him 11 seconds. They need to get the AWP in. Kuha, much to his displeasure. Won't be finding any heads here. Flashes, smokes raining in. And now Rygen, they have to defend this. They have to get at least 2 kills to begin with, and that's not going to happen. But he's going to take down Camper. And again, they disallow free access onto the A site. Thunder, that would spray 1. Doesn't get predicted this time on top of ticket flop is in the end. And would take him out. And Jacob trades out for EPK. Static in a play with the last couple of minutes, able to find one of his own. Still in equilibrium, 2 versus 2, and Wiz, he has the AWP, and you know what he's capable with this. He can completely shut down a site, and that's a lovely shot takedown flop. Only 1 more remains in the sandwich. Static inner flow. Able to take down Wiz, but Kura comes from on top. We'll take him out. He doesn't have a kit, but he should be able to get the defuse. Rygen, again, they have the AWP, they make it work. Scorpius, bro. Plenty of economy to work. Can't say the same for Rygen. A pretty expensive round for them considering they've just come off an eco. Still have those rifles, but again, not too much utility. Scorpius, they built quite an economy with the rounds they run in a row without taking too many casualties, so they invest everything they will need. Again, just going for the B short split. It might be called guard this time, actually not. Tillman still able to take down Jacob, and it seems that Rygen, they just keep losing these angels, and that's not very good. They need to win those, especially with their lack of utility. They are winning now. Wiz on the AWP. Able to find two in quick succession down short, but there's still two more on the site. He has to take care of. He has got Kua to assist him, but he goes down. And Wiz, he has to play close range with York. Able to find the third one onto Burr. Now looking for the 4K. He knows where EKK is. He's going to finish it off. Wiz with the 4K shut down Scorpius. This on the AWP. He's a force to be reckoned with. Give this man an AWP and he will perform. And this time Scorpius not even going to bother with mid. They know Wiz is going to be there and they don't want to challenge it, especially with pistol. Showing some respect at least. Static. In the flow, looking for an opening with Tech 9. Probably won't find it. Tech 9 is actually a pretty powerful weapon up close for him. Kua has been tasked with holding off the close apps approach and pretty much the entire B side. And Scorpius are going to try play it on time. See if they can duke out any rotations. Ooh, EPK! He has the hard read, and Florp as well takes down Jacob towards short. And Rygen again deleted off the map. Wisto with two lovely shots to take down Burr and Florp. Again, it's actually deadly. He can't be stopped. The Scorpius, they still have access to the B site, even though it's equal. Thunder still hasn't moved from CT for some reason. Retake is now on Thunder. And Wiz, they both get taken down. It's all down to Camper now, who's coming in from market as well. And now EPK has an AWP of his own, and that's not very good. He's going to finish off Camper. Scorpius, they find their feet again. Rygen, not the best of buyers. They're trying to cling on to what they can. They don't want to let Scorpius get too far ahead, but at the same time, they risk their and they keep leaving the B site overexposed. Either 1 or 0 people available for. That has been working out in their favor. Again, the standard mid peak. Nobody there to challenge them this time. Rygen have learned that lesson. Doesn't seem they've realised that Scorpius favour the B site. Tillman has spotted out Kuro and Connect and will take him out. But he doesn't realise Fund is in window. Nice micro adjustment to take down Tillman. Still there, but versus Fund is one way to take him out. Rygen are at the disadvantage again, not just in guns but also in numbers. And also at the site of which they've picked. Again, they push deep ramp. They know nobody's here. They know they're in mid. They should know by now that Scorpius will go to the B side. They still haven't figured it out. They're going to be pretty disappointed at this one, to say this. They still think it's A. This is what silver looks like, guys. This is what silver looks like. I think they realize now that it's B at least, and they're just trying to save maybe. But they haven't cracked Scorpius' strat. They run it about 4 times in a row, and it's unfigured. They're trying a 2-2-1 strat. Rygen to save what they have. I know the economy's in complete and utter ruin. And I don't want to let Scorpius get too far ahead, especially when they're starting on the CT side. Even Raj is an equal map, CT side is always going to be the best side no matter what map you're on, apart from maybe Dust. So you always have that defending advantage. Even on the most equal maps on the planet, CT side will always be more favourable because of the defending advantage. And yet again, Scorpius face stack A, leave the B side wide open. Scorpius will probably figure this out and go towards B. They literally haven't learned anything, even though Kuha and Camper and Wiz are actually making this work in their favour. They're actually able to find 4 kills between them and only lose 2. And somehow with pistols and an SMG, they're able to pull this out of the bag. And he had the bomb secured as well, but he has something else to say about this. He doesn't want to lose to an eco. So he's going to get to work on the clutch. Take some thunder to begin with. Make some noise towards the vents. He seems to know they're towards the T side of the map. But are they ramp? Does he think? He knows one is, and that's Wiz taking down. I'm entirely sure he's in with that one. Camper. Has to find 1 kill to win it, and he does. And there's going to be a pause coming out for Score. Maybe to discuss strats. Rygen haven't figured out their default yet, so they can still. Maybe they just want to come up with some sort of backup. Rygen have actually pulled out the double ult this time again, favoring guns over utility. Even though they can't seem to win the aim. Scorpius have decided to buy this round. They had the money. Why not? Got the utility, got the guns. Let's see what strat they run. Let's see what they do. Looks like they're going to go for some sort of like full mid control. Like, looks like they're trying to go for some sort of A split. Establish early mid control, full back, go towards A. It's actually Cloud9 stream. Now they're going to play on time again. Rygen. The one time you have more people positioned towards B, it's going to be A. Seems like luck is not on their side this time. And it smokes. Gonna come in. A execute for Scorpius. And this, to be honest, will probably work out for them. They usually do win the Angels. Tillman is going to find the entry kill. Captain's under a quick to respond. Oh, Tillman Finds another one at the AWP. Gone. Almost finds the third. Actually, Tides whiz down to 13 HP, and the nades should seal it off. Only skims it down to 6 HP. Tillman, he just completely cracked open the A side from him. Find the 2 beautiful entries and the third one onto Jacob. This man is popping off right now. She's actually popping the entire server. Kua is going to come in, finally going to shut down the machine. And he even finds second one to EPK, and that's this float left alive. Regen, they should be able to win it out, but they haven't found the utility in the right places. Floppy, here's the diffuser, but will swing out in time to stop it. Finds the first one, but he's unable to find the diffuser in time. Lovely spray transfer either way, but he won't be able to win out. Regen. They did win the round, but it was an expensive one at bat. Lacking utility, 1 AWP, not even 4 rifles. Scorpius is going to rush onto the A side with everything they can. Tillman, again, finally entry. And Regen, they get destroyed before the round even starts, really. We're going to find one onto Wiz as well. It's just Jacob and Kua left. 10 seconds is all it took for Scorpius to get on the site and get a bomb plant. Able to trade out Jacob. Finds second on Tillman as well, so they are making a round. Tiny bit expensive, tiny bit of economy damage done. And it is actually worth it. Scorpius, they are lacking a few funds right now. Kuha goes down in the end, and that puts Regen in Eco Town full reset for them. They're able to invest in anything apart from a couple of upgraded pistols. They are gonna do just. Nobody here has a Bowie knife on these guys, my friend. Scorpius going to be running their default again. Something Regen are yet to figure out. They actually have a 3-man stack in mid, which is a bit. Maybe it'll work out for them. In fact, Scorpius is actually going to go out dry in mid this time. No single flash. So that's a bit weird to see from them. Oh no, here the flash. Let's Regen know that they are here, but he's going to start up the legs. Finds the first one, finds the second one, finds the third one. Sweeps up Regen in mid. And that just leaves the whole map open. Scorpius' playground. They can go on whatever ride with. They're gonna choose to go towards A. Definitely the best option out of the two. Regen, they can't really seem to find their footing properly. They are winning some of the gun rounds, but they're not winning aim duels per se. Whenever it comes to the 1 versus 1 duels, it's always Scorpius that wins them out. They seem to have better aim and a better strats so far. Scorpius are gonna go hunting. Even though it is pissed. They do have armor, they have 650 on them Regen each. Less they have to invest, even if it is that just 650. Scorpius. That is running away with it at the moment. They might even get a 10-5 after that. Regen still unable to invest. They got the pistols, unable to win the round. Will actually be a tactical timeout for Scorpius again. It's a very weird to see Rygen. Yesterday they were being accused of cheating and now they're being deleted off the server. Maybe they're having a mood swing. Scorpius just running the same default over and over again because this works every time. Rygen, they still have no idea what to do. They stack mid, it doesn't work. They stack A, they go to the other. So now, finally, there's gonna be a B stack. But then, if Scorpius reads this, they'll just go to A. That's the problem with the defaults, is to get information, bait out utility, and go to the most favorable. But Scorpius actually then going towards the B side of things this time. Even if they are up against pistols, it's still a 5-man stack. It doesn't matter what guns you have, you don't necessarily want to face that. It appears they've actually made up their mind to go to A. The all clear has been. Flop will use some utility to try to keep the people there. Tillman as well. Scorpius really using their utility quite smartly. Use that molly to make some sound, use that smoke off archers, make them think it's a B push, and then they just have the A site wide open. Scorpius definitely playing smarter. Not even just aim. He also had the brain. And now Rygen, they have to try to do some sort of recheck. Wiz seems to have Glaive's NVIDIA smoke settings as he finds static in a flow and from the ticket booth. Tillman recognizes the threat, sprays down too hard, and this is one more. So let's continue it on, but he won't find any, but he's going to find one CT of his own. Rygen, no kit, no time, no guns. It's just not happening, is it? They're actually going to try to keep people in the site. Try and lose the guns maybe to the bomb, but that ain't happening. Everybody survives on both sides. Until Tillman comes. That's the last round of the half. Rygen barely enough money to buy rifles, letting no utility and all. Campo to one saved AK actually. So he gives that to. All rifles, lackluster utility, no AWP. Rygen, they need to win this round if they want any chance of coming into the next half properly. If they lose this round and the pistol, it's going to be a very long uphill battle in the second half. And I think they know that. Playing pretty aggressive, going for info plays. What people tend to do in these situations. Jacob actually waiting for the underpass push. And he catches it off just in time. Seems like they finally figured out the default. Wiz as well, going to come in with one. And a bomb's actually there as well. Hasn't been dropped just yet. Rygen. On the last round, they catch on to what Scorpius is doing. Even so, they can't stop in a flow from that pick on a thunder. And actually draws one man in towards the A side. They still don't realise that Scorpius will default towards B unless A is called. Scorpius now actually making a way towards the A side. I know there's going to be not less people, especially that utility usage. Again, the utility usage is it's just so high IQ. That's the best way to describe it. They're using it for fakes, using it to flush people out, using it to do damage, they're using it for everything it should be used for. And static in a flow with the second entry kill on the camper only with 16 HP. Scorpius still on a fire, not just with A with indicate hits that trouble. Also quite literally that Molly doing quite a bit of damage. Rygen. So last round, so they might as well try. They need to win 3 Angels. It'll take roughly 6 bullets to wipe out the entirety of Scorpius, but they're going to land all 6 of those perfectly. Flop doing quite a bit of damage to Jacob, takes him down pretty low. And Cooper They just need to get onto the site. Kuro is going to find the first one to inner flow. That makes it a bit more favorable equilibrium now. But EPK with York going to try and take down Jacob. Only one more left towards CT. And I think EPK just rolled him out. And Florp, he's going to close out 10-5 for Scorpius in the first half. What's up, Shaggy? Now it's Regen's turn. Definitely starting off on the back foot this round. They need to win this, otherwise they're going to have a hell of a time coming back. It won't be over. It'll just be hard. Playing a more B-oriented strat this round. It's probably a B split. I don't think they realise there's one window yet. I actually do see him fall. Only going to take an inch of damage from that. Kappa receives an equal amount in return. I'm still waiting for the man from window to repeat. There it is, the B split coming in. Only 2 people to defend for now, but they're doing their work. Kilman able to find 2, able to find 3. Static in a flow as well. And it's just thunder. One v5. Scorpius yet to find a single kill. There we go. There comes the first one. EPK taken down, but it's still a 1 versus 4. Doesn't have the bomb, only has armor. 100 HP, so you might be able to find a few more. But then it is the question, can he actually win it? He's actually falling all the way back to deep mid. Maybe just try come through out, and he's going to come through short. There's 3 people waiting for him this time. Probably going to work out in his favor. This is going to be struck, deleted. Static in the flow. Shuts down the B push and finds the last one. Regen, they weren't even able to crack open the bomb site. And again, they've lost this round. They'll probably lose this round as well. And that just makes it a very uphill battle. Glocks, or as they also known as water guns. You'd have about 600 of them just to kill one person. Regen looking to go for some sort of underpass to mid push. It's actually a pretty high IQ strategy on the T side eco. I've done it myself and won full ecos this way, so it does work out. But EVK has a scout. What we have to do is land 1 bullet to kill him, and Jacob can't seem to land any bullets of his own. He always gets taken out by the European Florp, unable to convert anything just yet. Florp's going to find the first kill. Well, Bo and Tillman also chiming in. Bo with the second. Jacob's the only person to get a kill in this round, and he's only got 19 HP. Regen, they find 1 kill, and EPK's gonna find the last one. And now it's gun round time. Regen, they have guns, they have AKs, they have utility. But will they win the aim? That is the one thing they can't do. They cannot win the aim. And it doesn't even look like they're necessarily going for default. Mid control, A control. That's not a default in my... That's an A split. Some utility being used, quite a bit actually. Scorpius hanging along to theirs, waiting for the rushes. They got 4 mollies available for them, so they can completely just shut down anything that... Regen actually can go for an A execute smokes. They're going to be coming in. Scorpius actually won't go deep into the site. They will actually play a bit more passive this time. So waiting for the smoke. The mollies though on ramp, they do quite a bit of damage, and every even come into effect. Thunder is actually going to find the first kill in the round and decides to get a flow in middle. That cuts him off a little bit. First going to try and go hunting for the kill. He isn't able to find it, but I believe their A site completely exposed. Regen, they're able to find a bomb plant. Now all you have to do is defend. Jacob on low HP, no mollies available. So they'll just have to hold angles and pray for the best. And it isn't working out for him. But he's going to find 1. And suddenly Regen are at a disadvantage to EPK. But I love to show on to Jacob. And it's a 2 versus 4. Regen, they're losing control this quickly. And they're already swarming the bomb side. That being Scorpius. Only AKs and the defuse is being sticked. It's really not happening. Florp deletes another one. And he even finds the 3rd. Scorpius. They are not giving Regen a chance. They are looking for the 16. Regen, maximum loss bonus, bomb plant. We'll be able to get some rifles. No utility. Again, they are favouring rifles over utility, and it isn't working for them, and they're up against an EPK who can hit shots like that. Clearly has the Nvidia settings on body. Static in the flow. Seems to have to read it as some towards B. That smoke will delay the push for now temporarily. Will allow him to dig closer into apps. Get a better angle. Scorpius. Might be another easy cleanup for them. They got the information of where it's most likely to be. EPK on the AWP as well. This could be another complete shot down. He spots out the first one. Gonna find it as we're taking down. The Molly delays the push quite a bit. And Rygen, they decide to press on the bombs out. So what they can do, EPK with a lovely adjustment, take down Camper, almost find the third. But Tillman is going to be there to cover up his messes, and it's all down to Thunder. Rygen having got a single kill. They finally get, that's fun. They would find one, they would find two. That's all he will be getting. No early Christmas present for him. He won't be able to find around, and it puts Scorpius one step closer to reaching the fight. Rygen, they have to go for the pistol by this round, try and make what they can. They don't want Scorpius to get on match points, so they know if that happens, they got to win 10 rounds in a row. And they're not even going to bother with any defaults. They just want to push outside, get a bomb plant at the minimum, let alone win. But Scorpius, I think, is hyper aggressively. They're not taking any chances in this one either. They have the chance to essentially finish the game here and now. Rygen still going to take their time. Make sure there's as little threat as possible. So still going to be 3 people towards here, and the rotations as well, thanks to the flashes. They need to find at least 2 kills to the side. They found the first one actually, but EPK with the AWP. He's actually going to be turned down by Camper, and somehow they're taking control of the bomb site. We'll be able to get the bomb plant at least. Camper gets caught off. With Tillman, and they are peeking the wrong angles. They are peeking for no reason. Tillman able to find 3. One was fully blinded. This man is nutty. And Rygen, for absolutely no reason, kept on peeking. They had pistols. All they had to do was hold angles or camp. And because of their stupid mistake to put Scorpius on map point, Rygen, they risk going to the lower bracket. Will be able to get out the guns. The big green gun is well available for them. For once, they have a good buy. But will they be able to use their brain? No default. Oh, wait, yes. Finally, a default! It's the first time in the entire game that Rygen have run it. Let's see how it works out for them. Holding back in deep mid, don't want to progress and lose any guns too early. Flashes. We'll give away quite a bit. Tillman, again, takes down Jacob. Camper coming in from underpass, and they haven't seemed to suss out he's going to be there just yet. I've got 2 people towards Sword, so we can't get connector at least. That Molly actually will deny pushes. Wisdom short. Will deny that as well. Finds another smoke as well to go into the window. So he opens up a well more possibilities for Camper. He's able to find 1. Wiz is well timed, and they have swung it in their favour. 3 versus 4. B side is almost completely open, and all Kura has to do is take down on 1 person towards here, and they have it all to themselves. Camper quick on the trade. That's another one in return. Thunder able to eventually take control of this round. It's all down to EPK to bring Scorpius over the finish line, but they do have a 10-round buffer to fall back on. The a bomb actually, so it hasn't gone down, going down as we speak. EPK might find one in here. He's going to be denied it. Too high. It's still Rygen. They got a long battle left. 9 rounds in a row they need to win. And that's just to get over. And I suddenly feel like I've got the runs. And it's just going to sound bad, but I really need Scorpius to win this because I am probably going to have some next level barrel explosion in this. EPK. Just going to find the first one on a coup. Already reaching a man down. Doesn't matter too much when you're on the T side at least. Static info is going to take a tiny bit of damage towards mid, nothing too substantial. Rygen, they can still play the numbers game. That smoke will deny any more aggression. Actually peeks out through the smoke. EPK, try to find one. Won't be gifted with anything just yet. Tillman's going to find Jacob getting aggressive too short. Flop takes a lot of damage through that smoke. Tillman and Flop both have to be careful. They're pretty low HP. And I didn't realize that they're getting flanked. Luckily, I believe that is Burr, who is in CT to defend off anybody who comes from the flank. Camper actually going to move the York from jungle. He's going to be allowed free roaming for this time period at least. He's waiting for him to waltz into connector so they can move his head. Still Rygen man disadvantage. And Burr unable to get the first kill, although that's Camper denied as well, so there won't be any flanking coming in. No shenanigans. Thunder, he's burning, he doesn't even realise, and it's just Wiz. He has to go 1 versus 4.